What's up? Welcome to Earth Science, everybody. So, what we're going to do is the Hawaii lab. We're going to figure out why on Earth is there a volcanic island chain way out here in the middle of the ocean when the nearest plate boundaries, something that's called the Ring of Fire, is way over here, the edge of the west coast of South America up through the west coast of Central America, North America, along the Aleutian Islands, Japan, Marianas Trench, and all of that. That's understandably very volcanic because of what we're studying in tectonics. That's where plate boundaries are, and we have more to learn there. But that's where volcanoes should be. And then very far away from them, way out in the middle of that plate where you would think it should be stable, you've got these Hawaiian Islands. And it's what's called a hotspot. And if you've been doing the work, you've seen that term. And in fact, you had to scramble around the reference tables and find a whole bunch of them to answer one of those questions. So you're going to do some work with these islands and think about all that. Yeah. So I believe I opened up your reference tables. I'll put up a new one. So you'll be using this map right here. And again, you should have gone and found a whole bunch of hotspots if you did those questions on the classwork number one. Hawaii being way out here in the middle of the Pacific plates. And you should have found for that one the Easter Island one, the Iceland one, a couple others, right? So those hotspots, what's the deal with them? So the lab, I'm gonna kind of do this in bizarre chunks this year. I'm gonna try to do this in bits rather than one big long video that goes through all of it. I'll do bits, and in fact, I'm gonna have you start on the second page right up at the top right here. So make sure you're looking. This is gonna be the second thing you do on the first page. I'm gonna have you start right here, and it says student common drive, blah, blah, blah. I'll put the links all on the usual survival guide that you're used to because you guys can't access the student common drive from your Chromebooks. There was actually a great animation, but it's like a flash animation on the internet, and certainly these Chromebooks doesn't support it anymore. So I found a different YouTube video that still works. So basically answer these two questions by watching that video. Describe how the Hawaiian Island chain formed, including some terms, and think about what's moving, and then what happens as the islands move off of the hotspot. Okay, so that's your first job. Do 1 and 2. There's directions in the survival guide. There's a video in the survival guide. Okay, then I'll do the next step in the survival guide. I'll tell you about how to do this page and stop, and then so on and so on. I'm going to simplify this. We're going to make this way shorter, so don't panic about that right there. I got to figure it out, but we'll simplify it. Then I'll help you with the questions, and you're out of here. And the goal will be just to figure out how this Hawaiian island formed, how basically plates move, and you'll be great. Okay. So again, first job, survival guide. Go to the top of the second page of the lab and nail that. All right. You'll do great. Good luck.